this set, I'm sure. Now we get a good round start from ettalily here. Keeping the pressure up. Goes for a little throw here. Has poison on his side, but will be running out soon. No, it's gone. But keeping the momentum up. Spending a lot. But still has the drive advantage. Poison's back on the board. Marcus finally finding a bit of momentum in this set. Throws into the corner. A little stare down there for a second. Oh, unfortunate jump in there. We're seeing those classic pressure jump ins. Just landing straight on top. ettalily tries to jump out the throw, but unfortunately that doesn't work very much in this game. Unless it is a command grab. And combos to take the first round. Now, I saw a very explosive round start there from ettalily. So will she go for it again? Will she start to play more patient? And there's a lot more patience. Playing the full screen game. Trying to duck under these fireballs. Unfortunately, doesn't quite hit in range. Big DI, but unfortunately just blocked. Very lovely fireball game from Marcus here. Jumps out of the DI and punishes. Drive reversal. Now, ettalily in burnout. Scary place to be. I think Marcus was hoping that would just barely stun his opponent. But then punishes level 1 to take a round on the board. Both players with 1 round on the board here. Good place to be. Of course, Marcus has to reset the bracket if he wants to take Battle by the Way 16. Going for some drive rush throw loops, but blocks the DP at the right time. Knows just when to stop. Yet to take a hit. Oh, but there it is. Unfortunately, just trades there. Burns her out. Just out of range for throw there. Big anti-air, but no huge punish afterwards. Of course, ettalily doesn't have very much play with here, being in burnout. Big level 3, unfortunately, jumps out of it into another level 3, and that'll be the first game going to Marcus. Now, I think ettalily would find that a much more agreeable level 3 compared to the level 3s Marcus was popping last round, as it did kill and it did take the round. Marcus quite scared of that fireball. Ettalily hoping to drive rush under it, but just playing patient. Looking for a little poke here, but not finding it, just out of range. Looking to go under a fireball, but Marcus playing really patient here. Not even daring to throw a fireball. Oh, and just out of range again. There'll be it again. That move is, of course, plus, as we discussed earlier. Have to respect it. Lots of jumping from Marcus, as we have been seeing throughout the games. A little crawl into throw there. Oh, unfortunately timed there. Went for the big neutral skip and unfortunately lost a round because of it. ettalily looking to duck under some fireballs, but Marcus doesn't want to throw any, doesn't want to fall for it. Goes for a drive reversal into nothing, unfortunately. More jumps from Marcus, as we know he loves to do. But Rosie doesn't seem to have much of an answer for it. Tries to read the jump, but does not bite from Marcus. Feels like Marcus has kind of got the read down on ettalily here. But of course, ettalily now has Marcus in the corner. Scary place to be, he's poisoned. Big DI, Unk check. Unfortunately, tries to arm through it. Both players in burnout here. Ooh! Big jump to punish that throw on Wake Up. That's the Strive player special. Reversal throw. At least that's what Rosie tells me. Looking to skip neutral there, but Marcus is playing so patient. Doesn't want to give up a moment. Big perfect parry. Marcus now in corner, but jumps out. Actually now in corner instead. Marcus manages to get rid of his poison. Drive reversal, but again, just gets jumped out of. Big anti-air from Marcus there. That was fantastic. Lots of pressure from ettalily here, just hoping to get some kind of hit. And there it is. Unfortunately, she's been mistiming those a lot, but there she gets it finally. Now Marcus in burnout, big perfect parry, but doesn't lead into anything. Lots of pressure, finds a counter hit. Now both players have a lot to spend. Big level 3 spend, but unfortunately gets punished for it. And that will be a game on the board for ettalily. Now we are, of course, at, I believe, 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. Both players looking to fight. ettalily, of course, only needs to win 2 more to take the whole championship. Marcus finding some big buttons here. Perfect parry doesn't combo in again. Unfortunate about those anti-air perfect parries. Getting a lot of them timed well, but just doesn't lead to much. Big DI, but unfortunately gets jumped out. Now ettalily in the corner looking to get out, but unfortunately Marcus again just playing so patient. We can see he's afraid to throw a fireball because he doesn't want to get that full screen punish from ettalily here. He's fishing for it somewhat. In burnout, goes to level 1, that will hit. Of course, Marcus jumped in. He loves those pressure jump ins. Playing fireball game, but unfortunately doesn't quite get under it in time. ettalily back out of burnout, can't be chipped out now. Puts herself straight back into burnout. Unfortunately gets tagged by a little crouching jab. Marcus with a round on the board, sorry. Now I'm sure we'll see more patient gameplay from him, as we've been seeing. ettalily hoping to open him up quickly, but unfortunately just doesn't quite get in. There's that pressure jump in, as always, from Marcus. His signature technique. ettalily goes under the fireball and punishes from full screen, burns herself out. Unfortunately doesn't continue the combo. Big DP punish here. No spend. Hasn't got much to spend with, unfortunately, because of the burnout. Big level 3 spend. Now that will be a critical art, so that very well might kill. It'll be close. Whoa, just barely doesn't. Of course, ettalily is burnt out. She could get chipped out. And we see that chip out there. Marcus with the second game on the board. Next game, and he will reset the bracket. ettalily looking to close some of that momentum down. And she has got a game on the board, so she's not out for the count. And she's won against Marcus before, as we saw in winners finals, so it'll be a close one. Big perfect parry, but again, no punish. Just gets to take a turn. Marcus quite low on meter here in terms of his drive. Big combo here from ettalily, but unfortunately doesn't find the follow-up. Marcus now recovers some of his drive, but unfortunately gets drive impacted by Rosie. That's a classic unk check from Rosie. Rosie ettalily. And that will take the first round. ettalily hoping to shut down this momentum fully. And we'll have to see if she can keep it up. Will she go for a patient start, or will she go big? And she's going big. You have to respect that. It's plus. She goes again, but unfortunately goes over. We've seen a lot of those whiff this match, and it hurts to see. Marcus just jumps over that. Level 1. A big anti-air. Level 1 punish the DI. That is some Zuma reactions there. Good game awareness. Unfortunately gets punished there into the stun. Big combo from Marcus here to take a round. Doesn't have to spend anything there. Now actually with just barely 1 bar and Marcus with 3, it's a scary place to be. But of course, even drives. Goes for the EX fireball. Looks to play some fireball games here, but tries to bait the fireball, unfortunately. doesn't quite get it. Playing pressure here. Looking for a hit confirm, but unfortunately, Marcus doesn't take any sort of bait here. He's going for his classic straight over your head jump ins. He does love them. And Rosie doesn't have any sort of answer. Tries to find a fireball, but unfortunately doesn't find anything. Marcus playing patient as always. In the corner now. Finds a hit. And light into a combo. Slowly building up her meter here. Oh, and a big stun. We'll see a full spend from Marcus here into the level 3. Not quite critical art. But that, of course, does leave ettalily in burnout. Oh, but wait, no, of course, because she's got stunned. And a big throw to reset the bracket. Some really patient gameplay from Marcus here. Really honest stuff. Now we're going back here. It's like perhaps players were playing on the wrong side or something. I'm not quite sure. We're seeing perhaps the characters change, no? And just a classic button check, making sure they're all okay. It should be. And we're straight back into it. This is Grand Finals reset. Ettalily now on loser side, looking to shut down Marcus' momentum. Marcus looking to keep what he's had going and just completely shut down ettalily. I've been seeing a lot of these very aggressive round starts from ettalily. And I wonder if we'll see one again, but no, just walks up patiently. Unfortunately, Marcus was ready for it to poke with that standing medium kick. Now heading for the corner. Marcus spending a lot of his drive, but as we end the corner, breaks the drive impact. Spends here, but ettalily will now die for the next combo. Gets the reversal, drive reversal. Looking to jump out of these DIs, but ettaly's not taking any sort of bait here, just going for some classic pressure here. Bringing Marcus slow to a corner, gets the stun! Beautiful understanding of the spacing here, but doesn't get a huge combo or anything. Big DI, but unfortunately just gets jabbed out of it. Be a round on the board for Marcus. And there's a more aggressive round start. Have to respect that, as we've said, that is plus. Big overhead. Marcus not quite ready for it. Burns himself out, but does have Marcus in the corner. Unfortunately forced to respect the fireballs. Air to air. Big stun. Proving that the burning himself out was a dangerous thing to do. Unfortunately drops the combo. ettalily looking to put Marcus in the corner. Gets a big stun and burns herself out again into the level 3 spend. Now, of course, this does let her recover a lot of her drive and puts Marcus into burnout. Going to be playing a bit of a fireball game here. New player wants to press her. Some more classic jump-ins. DI. ettalily might be looking for stun here. Have to respect that. Scary place to be if you're Marcus. Unfortunately, tries to jump out and doesn't. Just gets hit for it. Gets a round on the board for Rosie ettalily. Now ettalily looking to get poked there and finds one. Pressure's on. Into a big punish here. Puts Marcus into the corner with poison. And he just DPs out. Doesn't quite have the spacing there to knock against the wall. ettalily playing a respectful game here, expecting a DP or something of that sort. But Marcus doesn't bite. Starting to go down on burnout, but gets the DI to take a game. Momentum's now back in ettaly's favor. We love to see it. Well, EX spend on that claw, but doesn't get anything from it because of the fireball. Oh, jump in throw. Empty jump throw. Burns herself out to put Marcus in the corner. Into throw. Slide into throw. Walk up throw. Now this isn't a true throw loop, but she's pulling some very Street Fighter 6 reminiscent gameplay. Unfortunately, it's not true, and Marcus can just press there. ettalily now out of burnout. Jumps the fireball, but unfortunately doesn't get much of it. ettalily looking for a fireball, but Marcus isn't taking any sort of bait. And as soon as she stops looking for it, oh, gets a big punish there. Into the overhead, drive rush. Doesn't quite kill. Both players on very low health here. Into the lovely jump in. Now both players have very even resources here. Both haven't really spent much. But Rosie with all the momentum, hoping to keep things going after the first game. Level 1 tries to use it as an anti-air, but unfortunately doesn't. Just jumps over it. Perfect parry, and does get something for it. That is a punish counter, but doesn't get too much. Wasn't ready to punish fully. We've been shown that it doesn't. Big level 3 here, that won't critical art, so that shouldn't kill, but it will put ettalily into burnout and allow Marcus to recover some of his drive. Very good position to be in. He's looking to take this round at full screen, and he finds it. It'll be a game on the board for both players. Marcus proving he's still in it. He's hoping to take the whole bracket here. Of course, ettalily was our champion at the last event. Gets a big fireball punish. She's been looking for those the whole time. And Marcus finally takes the bait. Big combo into pressure here. Finds the hit confirm. And now burns herself out, but puts Marcus into the corner. Unfortunately, drops the combo there. Marcus doing his classic jump game plan. Finds a little jab counter hit, but doesn't get much off it. Marcus looking for a DI to stun, but unfortunately, ettalily pops herself out of burnout. Oh, walks under and puts Marcus into the corner and then kills. Round of the board for ettalily here. And Marcus has been playing very patiently as round starts. And of course, he just got punished for playing something a little more aggressive, if you can call a fireball aggressive. So we'll see, I'm sure, some more patient gameplay here. Now, ettalily with not a lot of drive to play with, but a round on the board. Just barely reaches their lovely spacing, but unfortunately can't get anything off it. Burns herself out. Heading towards corner, a big anti-air, Shoryu. Now she's in the corner, scared of a stun here. Ryu, of course, pops himself into corner. ettalily now with critical art, can do more damage. Finds something there. She goes into level 3, that won't kill. But of course, Marcus is in the corner with critical art. It'll be a scary moment for ettalily here. Ooh, just barely cancels it early, expecting level 3. But Marcus doesn't bite, but still just punishes the odd button. And that'll be a second game on the board for ettalily. She is now on set point to become your champion. Just barely gets caught out by that round start again. Very unfortunate. Goes to another one, but gets EXDP'd. Into the empty jump throw. Lovely stuff. Burns her out into the corner. We'll be looking for the stun here, but just going for pressure over and over. ettalily jumps out of the corner, but not a lot of life to play with her. Unfortunately gets caught out, and just an excellent round from Marcus there. Terrifying stuff. ettalily not sure what to do in terms of all that pressure. And she'll be looking to shut down that pressure now and keep her momentum going from the last game. Marcus hoping to keep the pressure up and scare her into making some mistakes here. But unfortunately, she finds a poke into the throw. Finds that anti-air, but doesn't get much from it. Big DP here, but not anything from it. Unfortunately gets blocked. Be a big punish from ettalily. Tries the throw again, but unfortunately gets teched. Into level 3. That is a critical art. It's going to be close. Alrighty, chat room. I don't think it does quite, but scary place to be. Actually, with 2 bars, can't quite critical art here. She's looking to punish the fireballs here. Don't quite get it. Marcus jumps in and then low forward. Classic Ryu gameplay stuff there. Now it's 2-2. Both players could take it. It could go either way. We'll just have to see. Oh, lovely punish there. Big standing fist. And yet, DI unchecked. Unfortunately, doesn't get a combo off it. And gets punished for the whiffed DP there. Or the blocks even. Big throw here, looking for an answer. Throw loop. Classic Street Fighter 6 stuff here. Big DI against the wall. Doesn't quite burn out though. Nah, that'll burn out. Actually, a very scary point here. Marcus on set point to take Battle by the Way 16. Ettalily hoping to shut down that momentum and take it for herself. She's playing a lot more patient now. She's a little bit scared, perhaps. Not a lot of drive to work with here. She's spent a lot quite quickly. As we've been seeing from her, she's quite an explosive player. Now, Marcus going for his classic jumps. Both players playing very patient here. Rosie burns herself out, unfortunately. Oh, but catches the jump. That'll be pressure on her side. Goes for the throw. Unfortunately, she can't follow up after throw in burnout. And that'll be Marcus going to level 3 to take Battle by the Way Street Fighter 6 for the first time. Very lovely stuff.